Alright, well, I guess this is as good as it gets. Let's play a new game. Oh, Thomas was alone. Program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the all as a joke. Thomas 18, 23, 6, 12, and the rest.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have. Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
There's a story to this.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently. This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
This is extremely
Thomas
relaxing.
wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important. It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Yeah, I can't
He
really
made another mental note.
commentary this. Like, what do I
The
supposed to
loneliness
do?
was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Jump. Higher. Keep jumping, Thomas. I believe in you. Thomas, jump. So creative this game is.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
'Cause I can't get up.
He was evolving. He
Half
just
these-
wished he had someone to share it with.
Half these things. Come on. Come on. I submitted hundreds of bugs reports and I told the idiot this will happen overlap scripts more than AI about the amount of environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. A little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Who is Thomas?
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine.
Ah,
There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
oh, they're coming up everywhere. Ow! Unfair. Unfair. I help you. We're gonna help each other out. Go, Chris, go. Go, Chris Block, go. Go, Thomas, go. I don't know what those arrows do, but whatever.
Okay, this was more like it. The glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Grace. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Oh, go. Go, Chris. Hey. Uh-oh. What we got here? What would we got here?
Was
Jon
this
Snow.
good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good.
What are you
Chris
doing,
was
Jon
pretty scared.
Snow?
Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
Oh, maybe
Sure,
we
he'd
bounced
been
off
able to
Chris.
piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him?
Ah.
Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Good job. Ah, this is a hard one. Hooray! 1 point.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
They don't like each other very much, do they? We don't even like you, Jon Snow. I don't like that stuff. No! Oh, that's what it does. That's what it does. It's a continue point. It's a checkpoint. Guys, I found the checkpoint. Woo! Hooray! Uh-oh, we've got a new friend now.
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine.
Uh-oh, we got
This
John here.
was game day. would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things.
Little dot things.
Where did they come from, anyway? John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done.
Show
John
off.
decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
Chris
You could
doesn't even
tell
like
from
Thomas.
the sympathetic expression he practiced in the mirror all these years.
Phew. Down we go. Oh, down we go. Down we go. Let's go down. Go, Chris, go. Go, you can't do it. We got this, Captain. Phew. Hello! We won! We did it, guys! We did it! We're a team! Alright. Last one. One more, guys. One more. Oh, I cannot make it unless Chris is on top here. Oops. Switch. Switch. Jump. Land. Hit.
John was happy to
baton.
keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
What? Can... No! Alright. Hello. Oh, come on. Chris is useless. Gah. Hello.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Ah. Okay, Chris, this is your time to shine. Yes!
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but His unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Come on. Yes! Seriously? Seriously, Chris? You can't get up there? Seriously? Ah! Ah! What? I can't jump. But oh man. What am I supposed to do? What do I do here? Tell me what to do, Jon Snow. Okay, so clearly this goes right here. Ow! No! That's it. I can't do this anymore. I need a break. I'm getting frustrated. Ah. Alright, well, that's it for today. I'll see you later.